But my God, the burn. I begin to burn in my eyes, behind my eyes, everywhere. I begin to burn. So hello everybody, and a very happy new year to you all. How are you all doing today? And welcome to my first video of the year. Yes, it's my first video of the year. And so to usher in the new year, first of all, I want to give you all a very happy, I want to welcome you all into the new year. I hope that, everything that you ask and pray for, you'll get to achieve. Okay, so what better way to usher in the new year other than to talk about the products that made 2025 what it was for me? And I'll tell you guys, I know I did a couple of videos on, that was on TikTok anyway. So if you're not following me on TikTok, go on TikTok. You're going to see some of the videos I did there on some of the cosmetic products I use. I realize, and as time goes on, you realize that less is more when it comes to, products and cosmetics. And I've been on that table. I'm always on that table, but I always want to try new things, right? And of course, with the Korean beauty, craze, I'm in it as well. Don't come for me, but I love it as well. Now, what I always try to do is I do not use everything. All my products are not Korean. I only pick what I think it's essential or what has worked for me and what I didn't get from other products, that I could not use. So I'm going to be starting off first of all with this one. I think I showcased this last year. I'm not sure. So I'm starting with the Numbuzin number 3 Super Glowing Essence Toner. This toner is the life. This toner is the truth. And I love it. This is my third bottle. Right? This is my third bottle on this product. And I really, really do love it. It's an essence toner, and it has, I think there's a little bit of sugar in it, but I just love the way it feels on my skin. It's beautiful. It's amazing. And I bought a toner here by Montblanc. Honestly, I wasn't so sure what was happening with that toner, but for me, it wasn't working. And so I decided to go back to this one. The next one is also Korean. The Numbuzin again, number 3 Soft Skin Softening Serum. Okay, this also works like a marvel. This is my third or fourth bottle on this one. I really love this product, right? And I'm going to keep using it as time goes on. I'll keep using it because it really, really does do a lot of things. I used to use the Ordinary, but somehow the Ordinary, maybe the craze just died down. Anyway, now the next one again that I am loving is the Jumiso. Now I learned about Jumiso on TikTok, and in all honesty, when I first started using this product, this is the Jumiso Vitamin C serum. When I first used it, I wasn't so sure of what I was supposed to be expecting, right? Because again, one thing I always know is that when you're using serums are drying. They actually dry out your skin. You also have to have a very good moisturizer. And if you recall, I spoke to you guys sometime about the Clarins. That was on TikTok. So I spoke to you guys about the difficulty I was having with the Clarins double serum. And unfortunately, I have seen people who have more of the same issue than people that have a solution. I've got comments of people who have said that they have the same problem but no solution to it. So anyway, I just dropped back to Jumiso, and it's been doing an amazing job so far, and I love it. Now the thing about this product is that you have to refrigerate it, but that's not a problem for me. It goes into the fridge as it should, right? And that's for the face. And another one that I will be Listen, I got onto this CeraVe. I use CeraVe, right? I use the face wash. I use the CeraVe. What's the other one again? I think they have Okay, yeah, I use the face wash. I got the niacinamide. That niacinamide is not. It's not good. The niacinamide, that thing, it's really strips you off of everything on your face. And anyway, so yeah, I got this one. I knew about this product from these two girls on YouTube who I saw using it after applying the Clarins Double Serum, and I was like, okay, maybe it will work for me. But it did not still do a lot of, it didn't do much, but it is doing wonders with the Jumiso. So I love it, 100%. And then, I also promised to talk about this product, the SVR. Now, this is a very, I don't know if it's Spanish or Italian, but it's sold here. The SVR SPF 50 Sun Secure. This is the velvety finish. They have different ones. And this is like I don't know how many times I've bought and rebought. Again, I used to use the La Roche-Posay, but it did not get better even after changing the formula, because they talked about, those who talked about, itchy, and I felt all those things. But with it did not work. It did not stop. And so I decided to drop it, and I went for this one. So for those who keep using the La Roche-Posay and it's working for you, right on. I am done with it. Now, I have a grouse with this product, in the sense that it is supposed to be the same thing. It does the same thing. It doesn't leave any white cast. But my God, the burn. I begin to burn in my eyes, behind my eyes, everywhere. I begin to burn. I have looked on the company website to send it back to them. And, it's just for you to understand that these companies, they do know what they're doing, because normally I should be able to send back this product because of the burn. I've done that before on products I use here that are not working. So SVR, if you get on this video, please send me an email or something, or send me a link or somewhere, or send me or direct me to how to get on your site to return this product, because this product is a health hazard. Thank you. Anyway, another product that I am loving is the Olay Cleanser. I love this. And this one is infused with vitamin E, B3, and provitamin B5, that's basically niacinamide, and all the other things and it is very lovely. I use it when I want to wipe off makeup. Good product. I really, 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 really love it. I used to use Olay when I was in Nigeria, then came over here. I couldn't find them, and then I switched. And so finding them once again, their products are one of those products that are super mild, super beautiful, not so perfumey, very, very cute. So Olay does that for me. And I've talked about this product also on YouTube. This product, the Vaseline Cocoa. This is a staple with me. Anywhere I go, I see one, I buy. This product, this Vaseline Cocoa Glow, it's a staple. I have no words. I got also the hand cream and the other one for the nails. I'm still, so yeah, it's all the same family. Great product. It's not greasy, but it's greasy, but it's not greasy. It's beautiful. It's moisturizing. It's everything that it says and more. So yes, I am sold on this. Another product I am sold on is the Vaseline. I talked about this also on TikTok. The Vaseline Intensive Care Radiant Oil. I love this. And in winter, you guys, I am not regretting it one bit. This is my second bottle, and I'm going for a third very soon. The smell is heavenly, and I am in love. I am totally in love. And again, it's not as if Vaseline, this was our staple growing up. I mean, we used Vaseline in Nigeria. We had the petroleum jelly, we had the Vaseline cream, body lotion, blah blah blah. And it is so nostalgic for me to be able to go back to this product and be able to say, wow, So I am so loving this, and you're going to be seeing a lot of it more. And my revelation of the year and the century and everything is this Shiseido sunscreen. This sunscreen is crazy good. Is it expensive for the size? Yes. But hey, I am not knocking the hustle. I'm not knocking their hustle. This thing? Oh my God. I actually found, I was put on another one, Abib. It's Korean as well. Shiseido is actually Korean, so yeah, I'm not surprised. So I want to try that one, but definitely this one is going to stay. This one is definitely staying. It go nowhere. This product, this their sunscreen invisible stick. Oh my god, please tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody somewhere that this product should not move, and they should better not change the formula, because that's one thing about you people. Once the product starts gaining popularity, you people now go and tweak something, and before you know what's happening, everything just scatters everywhere. Anyway, so that's it for the products that I have been using for the year 20 that I used for the year 2025. And so we are back in 2026 now, and so we're going to be talking about the things that again, it's all on TikTok. So if I'm talking about it and referring to it, it means the video is on TikTok, and I would link the video here. So I began to journal last year, and I spoke about it on TikTok because I used to journal eons ago. No one taught me about it. I used to do it then. And in 2025, it just like a click in my head. And I'm like, why? I used to write, And again, if you know, I used to have a blog. So I love writing. I used to journal. I write, right? So I have done that, and so I am back again to this year again, and I'm so glad because it was something that I achieved, journaling. Now, was I able to do it every day? No, but I did it, and I am so proud of myself for that. And so this year we move again. I was able to get myself more a weekly planner, and I'm loving it because it's amazing for me where usually if you asked me, I will tell you, oh no, whatever it is I'm going to do, I have it in my head. But I began to realize, or I'm realizing that being able to write it down, the things you're going to do for the day or the next day or the hour, it helps as a way to remember, to remind yourself and not to forget, because writing, it kind of imprints itself in your memory, and I am loving this so far. Right, so I got myself a weekly planner, and so for this year we are going in with a lot of positivity. We're going in a lot of, I think more than anything, I think it's the positivity that is much more important, in my opinion, more than anything, because there is a lot of, it's a shit show, right? The world is a shit show. Everywhere is messy. And so I think the positivity is much more important. And so I am going in with, I also have this one. I got this one also. And this one also has, sticky notes that I can write things on and, remind myself or whatever. And then I've already started, putting in some things inside, in there, in my notes. So I am so glad, and I am loving it. I wouldn't lie, I'm loving it. Then I also got myself another journal for the year 2026. Like I said, it's all about positivity, and so I got myself this journal, A Positive Mind, which I love because this one comes with things for you to do in there. So on this one you have, you talk about your good moments, your bad, your highs, your lows, the things, it's quite explanatory, and I really. And also the other one is self-love, right? So same thing, similar concept. You get to write your self-care activities, your today's ratings if you want to do that. It talks about your sleep. It talks about how much water you drank, your daily nutrition, kind of keeping track of all the things that you would love to keep track, about and on. And I also got myself a writing board, just because I don't have one, and I'm like, sometimes there are things that I'm just, lounging and I just want to write, and it's not always, calm, or it's not always comfortable. So having this is so important for me. And then I'm the kind of person, I'm one of those people where I like things that are colorful, right? As a way to make myself feel good. So like I could generally just go to a store like Claire's, right, and just buy colored ribbons or buy colored hair clips, not because I'm using them, but just because it's colorful. It kind of makes me feel good about myself. And I am drawn to stationery in the same way. So I love stationery. I love to draw. I love stationery, colors, that's just, I just love colors, right? And so I got myself a planner pen set, and I just loved it because of the fact that it has different colors inside and it has shiny colors. Now I used to have this, I bought them, I think it was in the Netherlands, because I lived in the Netherlands, so I bought them in the Netherlands, and I got here, and for some reason they don't work anymore. So I kept them as a keepsake, just to remind me to, ensure that I bought the pens back. I have different colors, but they just stopped working, and I'm like, I really felt bad because I really loved it. But this one, and this one also has the shiny set. I don't want to get it all, littered everywhere. So it has two compartments, the first compartment, and I just love it. It is so for me, it's really amazing, right? And I get to be able to do stuff like that. And like I said, I've already started writing, I've already started doing all those things. I get to put reminders, I finish up, I update my content on Substack, so yes, I am on Substack. If you want to follow me there, I just write, because again, like I said, I used to have a blog, no more. So now I just write there. It could be anything. It's not necessarily, I really don't have a theme. Maybe as time goes on, I would have a theme, but I just love the fact that I'm able to put just put my thoughts, into something, write about it and post, right? So yeah, that's it for me today. And yeah, again, happy new year. And if you've been here with me up until this moment and you're not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please do that, right? Subscribe to this channel. Do not fail to like, share, and leave your comments. Talk about your new year's. Talk about what it is that, you've changed or you were able to do last year and you're able to, and you're, going to continue, or you want to continue. It's a lot of things. And I think, I also believe that being able to share our difficulties is also important, because yes, it is not easy to be able to keep up with habits or to change or to move or to do different things. I'm still a work in progress, and I feel like when you're able to talk about those difficulties, it makes us feel less alone. And knowing that, you're not the only one struggling, because sometimes it's always very easy to fall into the, it's going good for that person, for such and such. But we don't see what is happening behind closed doors. All we know is what we see outside. So talk about it in the comment section. I would love to read them. I'd love to hear about them. I would love to respond. I would also love to just know, be a part of you, and you be a part of me. All right. And until my next video, I'm going to see you guys very soon. Bye.